Hi. How's everyone doing? I pooped and then I magically returned. Like magic is amazing. Yeah. Hang on one sec. Brenda, she pooped. I have a habit of pooping. I'm a very talented pooper. I don't even know what I'm talking about now at this point. Hi, guys. I know. Look, I'm early. Would you look at that? Hello, Miss Daly. How are you, my friend? I'm going to get on my Facebook here and see maybe if that helps me with comments, since like half the crap that comes up on here says like Facebook user. And I'm like, that could be literally anybody. So at this point, we're going to do it this way. Maybe we'll do it this way. We'll see. I did. Look at that. I poofed and then I came right back. I saw myself. That was kind of funny, actually. Hi, Brittany. How are you? That's actually kind of funny seeing me talking on the screen. That's weird. All right, let me see if I can sort this shit out. You do. If Shannon has it, then everybody else can have it, okay? Just saying. Just saying. All right, let's see. Maybe we'll do that live chat. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Hi, Brittany. I'm okay. I'm doing all right. My pain level is finally down to like a really manageable level. So I figured, you know what? Let's do this. I know. Well, I guess StreamYard finally got the message. I don't know. Some destinations won't get comments. Well, why not? That's weird. Hang on. One sec, guys. Sorry about that. I know I pooped again. Sorry about that. I am here. I'm sorry. I'm here. I promise. I'm here. Okay. Sorry about that. StreamYard does like this weird thing every now and then where it tells me I need to like do something. So, anywho, if you're here, say hi. Hit the share button, hit the like button, hit the follow button. If you haven't, do that, because then you'll get all of my little things. No button here. See, that's just weird. That's just bizarre. Oh, come on, minimize. Silly stuff. Okay. We'll hit the X out button on that one. I'm going to just try and see if maybe it's under the groups or something like that. Anywho, if you're here, say hi. Let me know that you're here. Send me a little wave. Send me a private message if you don't want to like let me know that you're here publicly. Because I got people who do that. That's Brenda. Yeah, okay, Brenda, if you go back and then on Facebook type in StreamYard / even in the description of the live itself, there should be a little link, and then you click that. And then there's like a thing that says like, I give you permission to like use my stuff. And then you can come back in and then all of a sudden poof, your face appears. Or you can just go to YouTube. If you have a YouTube account, go to YouTube. Because I'll still see your comments. And if you're not on YouTube, find me on YouTube. Type in The Pendulum's Path. Follow me on there. You'll find me live on there too. So if Facebook starts fucking around. But how's everybody's week been? I just posted the reveal for the giveaway. So I've been posting little videos on TikTok where you tune in with your own intuition, and then you kind of, if you can see what color the crystal is within my hand, and then you write down what color you think it is. If you get it correctly, I enter your name into a little giveaway, and then a little spinning wheel of fortune tells me who has won. It's amazing. I love it. It's really fun. So, and if you're not following me on TikTok, you should do that too, because I post a bunch of really random crap on there now. Like now I'm just doing like, I don't know, lip syncing to my favorite band at the moment. I'm obsessed. Oh, I don't know who I'm going to go with. I have an extra ticket. Look, see, there you are. So much better. They're better. She's like, I'm not messing around with this ridiculousness. Not gonna mess around. Why aren't you opening that message? Thank you. Much better. Much better. But tag all your friends and all of the peeps. All that stuff, okay? Let's do some readings and stuff. It's been a weird week. These retrogrades are just got everybody's in my inbox. Everybody is in my inbox. So that's been fun. A lot of like, what the hell is going on right now? Moments. Just a lot of them. So let's hide that current comment. Hi, babes. Yeah, a lot of people have just been like, what the fuck is going on here today? And it hasn't just been you. There's been a lot of people. They're just like, why is this coming back? So why is this person coming back? So it was just so funny. Like, hey, ma'am, what's in retrograde right now? I was like, literally everything. Why? Who came back? Who was it that returned? Who was it? If you have money, as I say, pick me. Wow. These are, I don't do charge. Go back to the hole I put you in, literally. Like, I put you in there for a reason. And I put a big brick on top of it, I'm pretty sure. Ooh. Do-do-do. I'm just clearing out some of the energy that I've got. If you can share it out to groups, share it out to groups, but I don't want you getting banned from groups, so don't get banned from groups. Don't get banned from groups. You know, that's not okay. What cards are we going to use today, guys? We've got the Practical Magic. We've got Earthbound Oracle. Got my romance deck here if anybody's interested in that nonsense. What else? Ooh, can bust out my. I know, Lisa. The second I was like, yeah. Let's get the moon. Let's get the new moon deck out too. Let's get the 3 new ones out, okay? Let's just. I know I titled this show as tarot, but like, what the fuck ever. So we shall see. Let's take them out the box first, shall we? We'll put that one over there. Pretty ones, huh? Let's just do the pretty cards. All the pretty cards. I think all of my cards are pretty. Well, I mean, I have one deck that's not, like, aesthetically great, but for my weird, spicy mind, I like it. So I wouldn't even say I have a spicy mind. Like, not spicy as in naughty spicy, just as in, like, thinks a little differently sometimes. Spazzes out occasionally. That's all right. Everyone's entitled to a freak out, right? Are you? Cleanse that energy out, Lisa. Cleanse it. It's been forever since you've been in here, Lisa, but I know that, like, your Wi-Fi is crap. You know? I think we figured out, what was it, Brenda, that I counted the other day? Was it 21? 21 decks that I think I have now. It's going to be 20. Well, technically 19 because one of them is out of commission. You know, it's been retired, and then I have another deck that's going to somebody else. So, all right. Let's put this up so I don't end up with like extra chaos. I am the extra chaos, though. I am the extra chaos, I think. Let's move you guys just up there just a little bit, just so I've got a little bit more space. Just a tiny little bit. Let's see, shall we? Right under your obsession. Hey, Arca. No, I'm dropping stuff. Sorry. Oops. I am the drama. I am the drama. All right. We'll do that, and then we'll do this. We'll do the fat and the other stuff. I just looked at the clock. It said 13:13. That was kind of cute. Cool beans. Ooh, All right, Arca. These blockages, hang on here. Arca, any blockages that you think that you're having right now, work on releasing them. Like, do meditations, like really work on releasing them. And I even want to say, like, adding a different food into your diet, or food associated foods are going to help as well. Like, putting the intention into the foods that you eat are going to help you release some of those blockages. Okay. Secondly, these two Libra cards come out, which is like, know that you're loved, and then you also got to make time for self-love. So with that being said, like the area of life where you're feeling like you aren't feeling loved, or you're not getting that affection, or you're not feeling that area of love, make some time for yourself. Okay. Like doing the whole pedicure, manicure, leg wrap stuff. Okay. And then comes full moon in Taurus, which is like talking about detoxifying, which again, I feel like even goes in with like dietary stuff as well. Like there's like a little bit of a detox that's coming your way. Next with the practical magic, we've got this like phone tree, this community. Even with like the phone tree, I even want to associate that with connection. Look, I see 11 people and one like, so I got 111. I love it. And then it changed. That's fine. So we've got this community, which is all about like connection and community. That community that you have is going to continue growing. Okay. Even though it feels like there's not very many leaves on it right now, there is still life within there. Okay. I even want to say like using Tiger's Eye is going to help bring balance back into yourself as well. But even with Tiger's Eye having, that's going to boost your confidence. as well as like wherever you're feeling like these blockages. Okay. Even with tiger's eye, like that's like sacral and solar plexus area. So maybe focus and work on like that little area right there. But this air element is just saying like focusing on your state of mind or being aware of where your state of mind is. If it's sitting in like the negative Nancy zone, get yourself out of there. Like right now, like real quick. Okay. Otherwise I will come over there and slap you into next week. Okay. But there is going to be a transformation coming. Like I even feel like by September, you're going to be singing a completely different song. And then this card of inner circle comes out and says that strength is coming. You shut the F up. I'm just going to let that sit there for just a second, guys. Because like, what? I didn't know that. I'm getting hot. That is hilarious. Yes, send me a picture because I would love to see that. Like that's awesome. That's really cool. I love that. That's fabulous. That's cute. I like that kind of stuff. That's awesome. That's stuff even like it blows my mind. Hang on, someone just sent me a message. Hang on. For Shirley, who just sent me a private message, that was most likely spirit that you were seeing in the corner of your eye. I mean, I even feel like it was like you were in the right state of mind, like just tired enough to notice it, but not aware enough to question it. Don't be afraid of what you see. Okay. Like this death beetle here, like I know that anytime you see anything and you take it as like a sign, you're just like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay, Shirley. Don't take everything as a negative. Okay. Like not every black bird that crosses your path means that like something horrible is going to happen to you. Not every sneeze and sniffle means that the plague is coming either. Okay. And I know I can hear you laughing in the background, kind of rolling your eyes at me. All right. Okay. All right. Have a little bit more peace. All right. And I even feel like that this brother of yours is letting you know that like more stability is coming for you. It's like in order for you to get more stable, you got to work on releasing those emotions, Shirley. Okay. Let me know if that makes sense for you, Shirley. Melissa's like, I'm switching over to here. So Shirley, you can go ahead and send me a little private secret message. We'll hide that. Who next? Who else wants a reading? Who else wants to know what the fuck is going on in their life? Because apparently I seem to have a clue. You're welcome. Pick me. Just whatever lays out. All right. Also, guys, if everyone can do me a massive favor and wish Lisa a happy birthday, because it was her birthday very recently. And she's my best friend and I love her. And she needs all the attention. Hashtag Leo. I love you so much. I do. I love you so much. At least I can call you out on some of this stuff and you're just like, that's me. I'm like, I know it is, but I still love you so much. All right, let's do triple whammy. Let's get all three going. Don't be throwing them. Okay. All right. Monology. Keep your heart open, focusing on the positives, and I know that you know that I know exactly what we're talking about here. Okay. All right. I know that you know exactly what we're talking about here. Okay. The changes that are coming up in your world. Okay. All right. And this isn't to do with him. Okay. This is to do with like family in general. Okay. This is to do with family in general. Being open up to the be open up to the changes that are coming. All right. Because you know damn well that they're coming, especially as we're going into like the new school season and things like that. Okay. But wherever you're feeling, if you are feeling like, I don't like using the word abandoned, but if you feel like there's just like a lack of love in the home because there's just like nobody around, know damn well that you are. All right. And work on fulfilling that time with self-love. All right. I feel like that this is your dad taking a little bit of a jab at you, but like this little thing here that just says like be humble kind of came out and I just kind of have to laugh there. Oh, look at all that Leo energy right there. Okay. So if wherever you are feeling like things are being hidden, all right, or hidden from you, all right, know that things are guiding you exactly to where you need to be at exactly the right time. All right. This person is a person of simplicity, okay? And while you feel like things are hidden at the moment, all right, they won't be forever, okay? You're laying down roots with this person. You know damn well that you are connected with them, okay? But any reckless attitudes that are happening right now, they're just, I feel like those are just like little cobwebs that are being cleared out, and I even feel like by October, you're going to be like, oh, okay, there's a whole new beginning coming my way. I hope that makes sense for you. Tay, how are you, my friend? I've missed you. And yeah, you should get another subscription to Netflix. Oh my God, I can't believe you remembered that. That's hilarious. That was so funny. How are you, my friend? I think that was maybe my cat. And yes, you can ask specific questions. Sorry about that. I do kind of have to read through. I only get like 2 or 3 on my screen at a time. You want to know the outcome of you and Chris. Hang on one sec. I was like, where did I put that one? Oh, get off. Block user. Jesus. Yeah, I like that YouTube stays up while I multitask too. It's nice. And Spotify, because I've been on Spotify just constantly, all the time, every single day, listening to one band in particular. But you know, that's just me right now. It's all right. I have a current obsession with, well, it's not even a current obsession. I've been a fan of them for quite a while now. But it's just gotten to the point now where I'm just like, oh my God, I get to go and see them in person. And now I'm just like completely geeking out over the fact that I get to go and see them in person. So, and I have an extra ticket and I don't know who's going with me yet. If anyone wants to ask me out on a date, I've already bought the tickets. You know what? It is just a very little slight obsession. And I will send you other videos because they are just, oh, love them. Love the voice, all the stuff. Oh, love him. Sam is, oh, love him. All right, let's go back onto that little comment right there. All right, hi, Kim. Would like to know the outcome of Kim and Chris. Thank you, spirits, angels, ancestors, and guides. What's going on with Kim and Chris? All right, well, there's definitely attraction there between the two of you, or at least that's what Spirit is saying. And you're attracting this person. I even feel like that, like every little piece of energy that you're putting out, even like subconsciously in your mind, like those little telepathic desires or whatever it is that you are hoping for, they're being received. Okay, know that you are worthy of love no matter what. Okay, you deserve it. Okay, but it does look like the effort that's being put in right now is going to pay off. Just spend some time having heart-to-heart conversations with what it is that you are looking for in the relationship. Like go in with fully open, lay out your expectations is what I'm saying or seeing or whatever. Okay. Wherever there are like a little bit of trust issues, work on that. Okay. Actions definitely speak louder than words with you, kind of thing. So it's like this person could talk and talk and talk all day and say things, but it's like, until you show me, I ain't gonna believe it. So let them know that, like, it's not enough to just say these things. I need to actively see you making that effort. Okay. But even as I said that, like, you're sending out those little bat signals, it says that you're calling in your soulmate. So know that, like, that energy that you're putting out, those little candles that you're lighting, that energy is going up into the universe. Okay. It's coming right back to you. So it looks like it doesn't look like there are massive red flags there. You're like, I know you will. I know you're going to flood me with a whole bunch of songs. I am. And if I was allowed to have their albums playing in the background right now, I totally would have. I would have been doing that months ago. You guys would have been sick of it. You would have been sick of it. And be like, oh my God, Natalie, stop already. Jeez. So but let me know if that makes sense for you, Kim. Let me know. And if you want to book in for a deeper reading or whatever, visit me at www.thependulumspath.com, because that's where I be at these days. You know, and who's to say that we don't? But it's just not like that. But we do go on dates. But this is not like that. But we also do. It's the most platonic romantic date ever. It is what it is. But yes. You know, they are, he's got, oh, his voice is just something else. And he's so adorable. He's like so mousy. And then this voice comes out of him and you're just like, that voice does not match that boy's face at all. Not one little bit. It's just, it does the voice. It's like Rick Astley, you know, like that face. And then that voice comes out and you're like, no, that's not correct. But it is. But it is correct. You know, like literally, I'm gonna have like the Pendulum Path Dolls fan page, and it'll be like my fan page plus also the Nicotine Dolls, because like the fans are called the dolls. Like I'm a doll. I'm definitely a doll. Definitely a doll. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, a nicotine doll actually is like the definition of a nicotine doll is like if you're at a party or at a nightclub and there's like all those people who are just like kind of lined up against the brick wall, just like chain smoking, those are nicotine dolls. They like the environment, but they don't want to participate, that kind of thing. Like that's them. That's what a nicotine doll is. Hello, Tracy. How are you? So yes, but I am obsessed. I really love them. I really love them. And it was like I knew. I mean, the lead singer Sam. He was on America's Got Talent, and I had heard them before he had auditioned for that. So I am a fan. I've been listening to them since like 2020, I think. And then it's just progressed into something like crazy. All right, who next? Who's the next victim? But I'm really excited. October is like, okay, the concert's 66 days away. Like, counting down. I'm counting down. Counting down. Welcome, Tracy. First timer. Be gentle. Unless you don't want me to be gentle. Some people like it rough the first time. I'm totally kidding. Please don't leave. It's just that's my personality. I make an awkward situation fun. Hashtag trauma. Let's go. Tracy, you have a heavy like female energy around you. Like you got a couple of women around you. Like great grandmother and a grandmother. Actually, I feel like it's two grandmothers and a great grandmother that's just kind of like knocking around in your space. I even feel like these two grandmothers would have been like these two older women would have been very different people. Like they would have butted heads in real life, and I feel like they kind of still do on the other side. In a way, it's kind of like the Golden Girls household. Like they tolerated each other. They may have even been sisters, maybe, or acted like them. Now I'm just throwing stuff around. But it feels like there's like these individuals would have like bickered. Or would have just been very, very different. And I know that sounds kind of odd for me to even say, like on a live stream, because I don't think I've ever said anything like that before, but I'm going to say it now. All right. You got some moves to do, okay? And I just sounded like a full-on Taurus then when I said that, because full energy. All right, so I'm going to pull some extra cards for you here as well. Well, then there you go then. So I'm glad that you can take them, because it still sounds like they're still yapping away like they would have been in the kitchen during like holidays and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Like that stuff, like they like that, it hasn't stopped. You know what I mean? It's just, it's still going. So if you can think back to like all of those like little bickering arguments when their voices just got louder and louder and louder and louder, that is still going on up on the other side. Okay. But for right now, spirit is, or at least they are telling you, to spend some time detoxifying. And I feel like that this is all to do with the mind, not necessarily like physical body stuff. Okay. Even though I feel like that you are maybe stepping away from like maybe some bad habits, or just detoxifying yourself from toxic people. Okay. But it's like stepping away from things that it's like things that are toxifying your mind, or toxic to the mind. Okay. And you are going to have to step into your power in order to get this done. All right. But they are sending you that little extra boost of energy. All right. Like, this is all Aries. Like, they're just like, I'm just going to burn shit to the ground. I don't even give a fuck. Okay. And sometimes people push us to the point that we're just like, you know what, I'm just going to light it on fire because I don't care anymore. Okay. You also have to spend some time loving yourself a little bit more. And I feel like I want to say like loving yourself out of the darkness. And if that's kind of making you get it all up in the feels as well, make sure that you are keeping your heart open to other possibilities or to positivity. Okay. Because I feel like that you've had so much negativity and toxic crap poured into here, that it's hard for you to like maybe see some of the positivity. All right. And even you could do like a heart opening chakra meditation or a grief healing kind of thing in there as well. And that will also help you kind of get tuned into like your spiritual practices as well. I even see like maybe incense, like you might even connect with incense, or even reading incense, which if for those of you that don't know, you can light incense and then kind of follow like the energy of it, and you can see if it's chaotic or if it's like, if it's going up in a straight line, then you're focusing your energy and you're calm. But if it's like going crazy all over the place, and you are crazy all over the place, and sometimes that's a fun place to be, but it's not all the time. Okay. So, you know, but let's pull a few more for you, Tracy. Yeah, smoke scrying. But I'm like, some people don't understand it if I just say it that way. So I'm like, let's just word it out for those that don't know. What do we got for Tracy? You ready for a new life? All right. Those legs are gonna come in. All right. I know that you feel like you're a little tadpole right now. I'm not calling you a tadpole. You've got some growth. All right. You've grown a little bit, but we've got to wait for those little legs to come in. I know that you're feeling like maybe a little bit creatively blocked at the moment, and you're like, I don't know how to get where I need to be. Get grounded. Okay. And that's going to take some time for you to kind of get yourself back down to earth again, especially as other people have got you unearthed, and start working on protecting your own space. I don't want to say like blocking people out or locking everybody else out. Okay. Because that is not going to help you. If anything, you need to open up your heart to those that are going to help you, but then also blocking and protecting and maybe stonewalling, another person who is, toxic. Hope that makes sense. You know, I did say I was going to be gentle with you, and I totally lied to you just then. I apologize. Actually, if you knew some of my other clients, that was gentle. But first timers, you know, if you want to leave a review on my website, please do. Don't hate me. Sorry. This is a welcome, open, safe space. So, you know, oh, and I'm even looking at this here, this like lily of release, and then comes healing. Okay, so I'm just going to take those, even though they're sitting face up, and I didn't really like pull those for you. I'm just going to take those for you because I feel like that those are also part of it. All right, this person hasn't clipped your wings. All right, if anything, you can pull out those little arrows, and you can eventually fly away with some time in healing. Okay, so I hope that that makes sense for you. And again, if you want to book in for a reading, visit me on my website. But I'm glad that I'm glad that your family and spirit is just like, we're here. We are here. Let her know. We haven't gone far. Bless you too, love. Sending hugs and love and all the good stuff your way, all right? You're gonna have to take some deep breaths and jump off a few cliffs, but you'll be okay, all right? It's scary sometimes, but we'll get there eventually, all right? We'll all end up exactly where we're supposed to be. Absolutely not. If anything, I'm just going to tell them to amp it up and start making other stuff happen just to annoy you. You love me. Okay, Brittany, while I cannot do legal readings, I can take a look and just ask them what you need to know about this week. If that makes sense. Okay, so the first card that flew out is the Six of Pentacles, which is a card of sharing. So there might still be an element of sharing or having to give things. Release the worry that you have, all right? Like let that go, all right? Panic ain't serving you one little bit, okay? You worked really hard on getting your own sense of security set. Keep defending your belief system or defending what it is that you're standing up for, okay? Keep persevering through it. The Judgment card comes out, which is a legal card technically because judgment is coming. It comes in its upright position, okay? Take that for whatever you want to take that at, because I'm not going to say like, yeah, everything looks good, because it's not up to me. However, it does come out in its upright, and then the next card comes the card of strength, which is a card of confidence. It's also a pretty positive card as well. So again, take that for what it is. Okay, I'm not gonna like say yes or no in that capacity, but it does look to me like things are going to be okay wherever this element of sharing or maybe having to give up a little bit. It'll pay off in the long run, and that's like this older gentleman as well. As much as you want to be that's funny. As much as you might want to maybe not be so kind in this situation or this environment, unleash your kindest self, okay? Because even though you're worrying, think about the other people that are also involved. If you're going through those feelings and emotions, so are they. Okay, so always be mindful that anytime we're going through a really negative situation, that it's involving another person, and those other people also have feelings and are also affected by the situations that are going around, or that they're involved in. So, but the action that you've taken, it was inspired, and I do feel like that it's like some things have been illuminated, okay? But for right now, it looks to me like they're still assessing the situation. There might be I don't want to necessarily say a delay, but there's going to be it might be like gathering more information, or more information is needed, or something along those lines. I don't necessarily feel like it's more time, but it just might be like somebody else needs to produce more information, if that makes sense. All right. But this card says embrace the flow of life, even though you're feeling like you're not feeling like so like feeling like you want to go with the flow, and you're feeling like you might be resistant to go with the flow. Go with the flow. Okay, just go with it, all right? Because a lot of it is out of your hands, okay? It's like trying to catch water, all right? Have a good luck. Good luck. Okay. I know, I was like, let's be cryptic, but also really detailed at exactly the same time. So that's how that is. I was like, I'm gonna skirt around this, but also give you as much information as I possibly can so that you know exactly what I'm saying at the exact same time. You know. Hope that made sense. Let me know how it goes. Okay? Let me know how it goes. Oh, someone else is sorry about this, guys. Sorry. People are sending me private messages. This says hello. Hello to Facebook user. I don't know who that is. If you want your face seen, go to StreamYard /Facebook or go to StreamYard on Facebook and then click the little button that says, I'm going to let you use my face. Who's the next victim? Who next? Dun, dun, dun. Melissa Daly, me. Focus on getting things settled, Melissa. Family home, sacred space. That's pretty much what I was talking about. All right. When it comes to the family home and the sacred space and all of those things, sorry about that. When it comes to the family home, sacred space, sorry, there we go. And everything that's going on in there, this card of the rose comes out. And even though I feel like the rose itself is significant for you, there's 7 people watching and 7 hearts and likes. I love that. Have confidence that these were the right moves. These were the right this was the right decision. Okay. Instead of trying to mediate, try if you can to spend more time observing and watching how things develop. I understand that like you're very connected to the situation. And the more that you are asking them in spirit to help you, the more that they are going to and even like kind of like intervene in the situation. Okay. This card of the Garden Gates is that there's like even possibilities for growth in this area, and I feel like it's to do with the family situation. It absolutely is. What does Melissa Daly need to know? Work through your feelings. Okay. So work through all those like little anxieties that you're having. This first quarter moon in Leo is saying like be humble. And again, I just feel like that's kind of like taking a little bit of a step back and not trying to be overbearing in this situation. The next card says release control. Literally, I can't make this shit up. Okay. So try if you can to release some control. All right. But be proud of yourself for making this decision. I know it was really, really hard for you to do. I know. I'm so sorry. I don't yell at me. I am just the messenger. Okay. And I know that you're kind of laughing and also like not laughing at the same time. But be that as it may, you did the right thing, kiddo. Okay. I'm going to say it just like that. You did the right thing, kiddo. So if that makes sense, I'm sure it does. Let me know. Maybe I can't see, but now that I know that it's you, that helps tremendously. I know I keep looking over at this. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. I know that it's like whenever we make really big decisions and then we actually follow through with things, we'll go through like this panic of like, oh my God, did I just do like make the worst decision in my life? Did I just like do something really stupid here? Because I feel like I did. Or what if I made like, what if that was the worst thing? What if I just ruined my whole life and somebody else's by making this decision? And we can go into overthinking, this spiral of overthinking, which is not good for any of us, first of all. We made that decision, stick by it. Okay. Because otherwise we're just going to drown in our own thoughts, feelings, and emotions. And it's not a great way to be, because who the fuck is going to throw us a lifeline? Because most of us are stupid, stubborn people, and we will not tell people that we are drowning in our own feelings. That's just my thoughts. But let's just pause for a second. I'm just going to completely switch over here. Central West Virginia Pagan Pride is coming up in like 6 freaking days. Oh my God. I'm really excited. And I really hope that people come out and join us. It's going to be a hot one. It's going to be like 90 degrees, it says, but almost all the vendors have got shade. As far as I know, and there's like a little indoor, like little kitchen area and a little pavilion that is also covered. So it will be a bit cooler there as well. But bring hats and sunscreen and sunglasses and all of that stuff. And it'll also a cash only event because the digital Wi-Fi out there is like non-existent. So, you know, Apple Pay and all that stuff doesn't really work out there in the middle of the woods because it's out in Flatwoods. But go to, nope. Block user. Absolutely, we are not doing that here today. Nope. Delete comment. We can't do that stuff here. Absolutely. Yeah, and bring water. Bring snacks, bring water, bring all the stuff. Okay? Yeah. We do. We absolutely do. But Bambi, let's go into Bambi here. I'm going to use the romance deck, and I figured that you're like, damn it, I saw that one coming. But we're going to focus that on that just for a hot sec, okay? All right, Bambi. I love you to pieces. You know that, okay? You're focused right now, or you're worried about this word right here of this engagement, okay? And that's directly related to your situation currently, okay? First and foremost, and this comes from both your grandparents, you deserve love, but mostly it comes from your grandpa, okay? Because I know that you can hear him more so than your grandma, okay? Not that she didn't love you just as much, but like that bond between you and your grandfather was way stronger. Anyway, I digress. So you do deserve love, but the separation that you're in right now, keep paying attention to those red flags, Bambi. Keep paying attention to it. Even though you've got chemistry still between him, it's not chemistry, it's history. Okay? And I know that you know that. Okay? I know that you know that. It is safe for you to love, and I know that this situation is really calling you to trust the process and trust the situation, which is really, 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 really hard to do. Okay? I know that it's really, really, really hard for you to do that right now. Because things are getting upended and things were supposed to go one way, but he made decisions to do things differently, and that was not your choice. And that really fucking sucks. Okay, like that really, really sucks for you. Let me go onto this deck here. What does Baby need to know? Okay. So, all right, this card of intuition here is kind of asking you to listen to it more. Okay, even if you're having a hard time figuring out what the difference is between your own mind and your intuition, you will get there. Okay, it's going to take some time for you to get over this and get through this. I know that kind of right now you might be pouring yourself into work, or trying to fix things, or even just things around the home, but you're going to end up getting completely burned out. So make sure that you are keeping yourself balanced, all right? Like mind, body, and spirit, okay? Make sure you are keeping yourself balanced. I realize that you've got some mountains to climb yourself personally. Make sure that you are taking care of your heart, okay? And your mind. Okay, it's like everything, it's like it's all connected, but it's also separated as well. So it's like whatever's going on in the mind separately, there's like a separate issue going on with the mind, but there's also an issue between the mind and the heart as well. Keep doing what you can to protect your own energy, and listen and follow what your guides are telling you to do. Okay, all right, even if it's like you're sitting there staring at your phone and all you can hear is like, don't text him, don't respond, don't engage, but then you still do, listen to what your little head said. Okay, all right, I hope that makes sense for you, baby. Okay, let me know if it does. Let me know if it does. Who's next? Who's next? As always, it does. You're welcome. And if anyone wants to send a tip tonight, you can. I think I put my PayPal and other things up on the thing. I don't know. I might have done. I might not have done. I think I did. If not, it's fine. But if you want to send a tip, you can. I appreciate them. All right. Who else would like a reading? So if you want a reading, you just let me know that you do. If I feel drawn to you, then I pull for you. If I don't, or that I just kind of wait until I do, kind of thing. That's just kind of how I work. There's no real rhyme or reason to how I do things, really, in life or in anything. I just start doing stuff. I just start talking and people are like, how do you know that? Whether you are new here or you have been coming to me for a while, I have a tendency of saying things that I shouldn't, like talking about things that I shouldn't know about, but then I somehow magically seem to. And then as soon as I log off of the live, I will have forgotten 90% of what I said tonight. So whenever you guys are messaging me like 2 months later, do you remember when you said this? Not really, no. Not like you do. Not like you do. I'm sure you remember it a lot better than I do. Let's see what comes out for you. If you have a specific question, you can ask a specific question. I don't do pregnancy, legal, or like looking into like other people's business that does not involve you, kind of thing. And I really do have like a habit of doing that, don't I? Like I really do. I really do. It's like this, it's a really weird talent that I have. I send texts, or I'll call somebody like right when they were like typing in my name and searching to call me. It's kind of funny, I think. I do. I think it's kind of fun. Makes you guys laugh. Oh, and I have also, I think like 5 or 6 times now, I've walked into a business establishment that like I don't work at, but like other people, like people that I knew worked at, and like I walked around the corner and like people are just like, I was literally just talking about you like 2 seconds ago, and then I appear out of nowhere. It's kind of funny. And they're like, I was just talking about you, and then you just magically appear in front of me. It's creepy sometimes. Sorry, guys. I'm not that creepy, am I? All right, how does N feel? Well, there's attraction there. It looks to me like there might still be like there might be some lingering relationship issues that might be holding this specific relationship back. But there's definitely an attraction there, and I feel like it's even more like a soul attraction, or like a past life attraction, or feeling like you've known this person before for like a really for a while. Okay. But I do feel like that there's like an ex or a past love person that needs to be like fully released before like you can become more committed, before like this relationship can become more engaged or more committed, if that makes sense. That's not to say that like that won't happen, but as it sits right now, that has to happen, or that has to be healed fully before like things can actually like progress a little bit further, which sometimes happens in life. You know, like some people, it's like you find each other and you're like, I really like this person, but damn it, we are both in another relationship right now. We've got to sort that out before we can get our act together. Moving on with this whole situation here. Okay, so there is room for growth here. It does look like the communication that you're having is paying off in some way, all right? But it does look to me like that, like it's in the very beginning stages of things. So give it time for that growth to like really take place. But it does look like one or maybe even both of you are quite being like guarding your heart based on multiple situations, like multiple things that are happening here, okay? But continue to keep your eyes open to all of the reality, even like your own feelings and your own emotions. Like make sure that you're going into this with your eyes open, not your eyes shut. All right. But it does look to me like even with like this pomegranate, because pomegranates are all about love and passion and romance and love and lust and all that stuff as well. But it also comes with like this message of abundance. So it does look like to me like things might actually grow. Like there's some seeds being laid down. Hope that makes sense. Let me know if it does. My pendulum is not all that creepy, is it? With the board, it's cool. Yeah, that thing with the wind, you were just like, what is happening right now? Like the wind is blowing at one direction, but it's fighting against the wind and saying something completely different. Like, this is mind blowing. It's like, yes, it's magic. Woo! It's magic. Yes, guarding oneself. Well, my advice is that if you want something and you don't open the door to let the pizza delivery man give you your food, then you're going to be quite hungry for dinner tonight. That's a cool way of looking at things, isn't it? If you want something and it's on the other side of the door and the guy's knocking, like, I have this for you. And it's like, yeah, but I'm not like ready for that right now. I was like, but you asked for it. We delivered it. You put in the order and you paid for it and it's here. And now you're like, no, I don't know if I want this. Ask and you shall receive, but don't ask if you ain't ready yet. Okay? Just word of the wise to all of us. You know. That's how I see it. Hope that makes sense for you. how will the exam go? Well, I mean, my mind is like, you'll be freaking fine. Why are you stressing about this? But let's just pull some cards. First quarter moon in Sagittarius, believe in your own damn good luck. Okay, believe in your own good luck. You've studied hard. You know this. All right. Even Sagittarius, they're just like forward thinkers. They're just like go, 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 go. All right. You reflecting on your priorities, and I want to say like reflecting on the things that you really need to focus on. And when I'm saying reflecting, that means like go back and review. Okay, like the really big things that you really need to focus on. But lighten up. Okay, like stop stressing out so much. All right, lighten up. All right. Lighten up. All right. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Stop stressing. You'll be good. Stop freaking out so much. You are very welcome. And even just with another card, we've got following your intuition. So it's like you've got like this, and the exam is also in Sagittarius season. See, that even aligns even better. Okay. So listen to your own intuition. Like those answers are already up in there. You already have that, and perseverance is coming off as well. All right. So I really feel like that you'll be fine in this. Okay. I really do. All right. You climbed the mountain. I mean, it's not even climbing the mountain. Like you barreled through it. Okay. I don't know if like you skipped some classes or if you like got into more advanced classes or something like that because you already had the information, like you already knew the stuff. Or even if you just skipped grades in school or something along those lines. You're smart cookie. You got it all up in there. Trust yourself. Okay, you'll be getting that certificate in no time. All right, a little bit longer. All right, a few more like big hurdles to climb, but you're almost on the other side of like that big building that you're trying to get through. All right, a lot of mental fortitude in there. I also see like a lot of brown, like a lot of wood doors, like really heavy wood doors, really heavy wood desks. So it could even be like a really old, like an older style school or just like older education or something along those lines. I have a lot of positive energy. Hush your mouth. Don't you dare tell anybody that. Don't you dare tell anybody that I have positivity in me. How dare you? You hear that, people? I got positive energy. Terrible. I'm gonna have to do something about that. And I can hear all of my other friends in the background just giggling away. Like if they're not gonna pass, they are now because you said it. So yeah, one of my friends was like, anything that you say actually happens. So like you need to just start telling me like all these amazing things are gonna start happening to me, and then they will. So yeah. We're all going to get a raise. Make that happen. Although me saying we're all going to get a raise, I set my own prices. So I set my own prices. So if I'm getting a raise, look out for a price increase on my website. But if anybody likes crystals, oils, balms, and salves, and oils, and all that kind of stuff, visit my shop. I have a little crystal shop online. I ship everywhere. www.thependulumspath.com, or leave a review on my website. I know. I can hear you all the way over there. All right, who's next? Who's the next victim of my positivity? Who's next? Who else is gonna get a message? Who next? I know I've been on here for just a little over an hour. Might go for a little bit longer. Why not? Why not? It was nice having some new faces in here tonight. I always like getting new people. Not that I don't love my regulars. Not that I don't love you guys, like, to absolute bits, because I do. But it is kind of nice when I get new people in here and I get to say some new stuff. I like that. That's fun. Make sure you hit the like and follow button to all the new people, too. Please. That helps me tremendously. And find me on all the other social medias, because I'm everywhere. Watch me make a fool of myself on TikTok and on here. Because that's what I do. Just make an idiot of myself everywhere I go. In some capacity. Because if I'm not making an idiot of myself, what am I doing with my life? Nothing. Boring. It's making fun of her. No. It does. TikTok literally makes fun of me all the time. It makes fun of me all the time, and I'm like, you know what? Let's just post it because it's funny. It was like one thing was like saying I was really bitter, and then literally the next video was like, your flavor is lime, and I was like, rub it in a little deeper, shall we? Get a little bit of salt out. Let's rub that in there. Make it sting a little bit. I do think it's funny, though. I do find it funny. Who's next? Anybody? I was like, let's pull some for me. Embrace the flow of life. Well, clear your mind. Well, I'm going to do that, and then trusting the universe. Same shit, different day, right? And making some time for some self-love, which I think that we all need. Absolutely. 1000% you can. Do you want me to focus on anything in particular? Or do you just want whatever kind of comes out for you? Throwing them on the floor again. So, even without you saying anything in particular, okay? Well, I should put that one back. Okay, so we've got this full moon in Pisces. There's a lot of forgiveness. There's a lot of emotions. There's a lot of feelings right now. And it could be around a specific, I actually feel like it's around a specific person, okay? I'm not going to say it's around a subject or just an event. I feel like it's around a specific person, okay? This card says pushing through any insecurities that you have. I feel like that this person kind of maybe did a number on your own sense of self-worth, self-confidence, how your mentality kind of is. Maybe even made you feel like that you weren't what you thought that you were, okay? Don't listen to other people, okay? You are the creator of your own life. Whatever you push out for yourself is what the reality is, okay? Spend some time focusing on the positives rather than the negatives, okay? And as hard as it is, trust that everything is going to be okay, all right? But in order for things to be okay, you have to do some things to make sure that things are going to be okay. Don't wait for things to happen to you or for you. If you want things to change, you have to be the changer. You have to get up off your butt and do something different, okay? That goes for everybody, not just you in this situation. But it's one of those things, like if you sit in the bathtub crying for days and days and days, you're just going to end up waterlogged and very, very pruny. It's up to us to get up out the shower, blow dry our hair, put on our makeup, get dressed, and go out the door and face the rest of the world. Rose quartz comes out, which is healing, and rose quartz is all about love as well. It's all about the heart chakra and all things to do with love in general. So spirit's kind of validating that maybe there needs to be some working on like that little area of your life. What else do they need to know? Okay, so the rose card came out upside down. So there is like a lack of connection. And then comes this card of new beginnings in this new moon here. So it does look like there is a new beginning coming or starting for you right now. And then just being this card of the toad comes out and it's just kind of sitting in your awareness a little bit. And that might be even sitting in meditation to try to like relieve yourself from some of like those negative feelings, but I do feel like whatever has come out recently has been the truth of the matter. I don't feel that there's anything hidden or anything that was unspoken, or anything that has not been said. So I hope that that makes sense for you. Hope that makes sense. All right, folks. If anybody else is wanting a card, let me know before I go. I've been on here for just a little over, what, an hour and a quarter, it says. Anybody else? I know we've been on here. There's only a few people left in here. So I think I might call it a night, folks. Think I might call it a night. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope to see some of you guys at the Central West Virginia Pagan Pride Festival on this coming Saturday up at the Hollygrave Park in Flatwoods, West Virginia. That'll be going on from like 10 in the morning until like 6 p.m. So we're going to be there all day, having a blast, having a great time, hanging out with friends and making new friends. I'll also be getting an award there. So come by and say hi and congratulations or whatever. Just give me a high five. That's all I want. Just give me a high five. Check out my website, check out all of my other social medias, follow me on all of the things. I will have another giveaway coming up. I've been doing these little crystal giveaways where I've had like my hand holding a crystal and having everybody guess or at least try to tune into what crystal is in my hand. And if you guess correctly, then you get entered into the spinning wheel of fortune. And then if your name gets chosen, then guess what? You get a free reading from me. It'll be like a little email reading, or a mini like text reading, depending on preferences. But in order to enter into those, you'll have to follow me on TikTok, or comment on one of the copied and pasted videos on my Facebook platforms and on my Instagram as well. So I will have another one of those out probably this evening, once I figure out which crystal I'm going to have in my hand and hide. So keep your eyes peeled for those. I'm going to live and leave you guys. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I will see you probably later on this week. I'll probably do one more live before Saturday. Maybe Wednesday or Thursday. We'll see. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.